Okay. All right, welcome back to stream number 6. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm excited. Been thinking of ideas for streams instead of just normal writing streams. And let's play that music in the background. This is this is Out of the Blue by Abstraction. So we got everything set up, we're all good. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. Instead of just doing a chill, relaxing writing stream, since we've done like 4 of them already, we're gonna do something that's still writing because of course we have to have writing. But today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a more viewer-based interaction kind of thing. So I'm kind of excited. We're gonna use an app called Random Face Generator, and that basically gives us all random faces that we have to create characters based off of. So, 1 second as I bring that up. And if you're new to the stream, please say hi. And we're going to have a good time here today. It's going to be good. And so basically, what's it been? Life lately has been good. I've been doing some more outside walking. Been enjoying the fresh air, the fresh tunes. Today I'm in a bit of a different setup. If you can hear an echo, I'm in like a small study room. So it's maybe not the best room for echo. But that's okay because we just go off it. And I'm going to send the link. I'm going to find the link and I'm going to bring it up on my webpage. But that's okay. Alright. I think we'll start it now. I'll get the thing. The app is called This Person Does Not Exist. And essentially, This Person Does Not Exist is a app which enables you to create random faces. And we're going to use these random faces to base characters off of. Okay, cool. So, I'll bring that up for you guys in a bit. Let me just set myself up. It's a bit messy on my desktop. Alright, I'm gonna bring up a clean Word document. And today we're gonna write a new short story with you guys' help, and we're gonna use the face generator. And I was thinking of creating like a wheel with different occupations in it as well. So there's going to be like a wheel with different occupations. So now you guys are going to help me create new characters and give them occupations that are going to relate to this setting we're creating. So we're going to create an entirely new short story. Maybe make it 2,000 words long, 3,000. And it's going to include all of these characters in it and what they do. And we're going to kind of create like a theme. The theme will just be based off it. So, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys the document that I'm using. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to show you the document because that's just a blank page. I'm going to show you the website. So give me a moment to bring that up. And if you're new to the stream, please say hi. It's always good to have people joining. Okay. And let me bring it up. So, this is the website. Cool. Alright, let me just unlock it and bring it up there. There we go. I don't like to show my links or anything. Keep it good, keep it secure, keep it fresh. I feel better, I feel good about this stream. Now, I think this is just going to be a lot of fun. We're just going to relax, play this game together. Okay, I think that's good. Just want to hide all those details. No one wants to see that. Okay. Now, let's go for the first person. So what this app does, essentially, is every time you click the link that says that this person does not exist, it generates a completely new person based on code, ones and zeros. and this person does not really exist anywhere in the world. It's just created by a computer, and I think that's really awesome for character generation. So this person you see here, this person is not real. They don't exist. They're not a real person. It's just completely made from computer code. You can even see down here, it even says, there's a little bit of information. It says learn how it works, the AI. It's just AI. But this person isn't real. So like we would take this image, pop it into our document, and then write like a character description about this person. So you can see that sometimes it doesn't always get work. Like the hands freaking weird. But I'm going to use this character. I'm going to save this image. So we'd save this image, and we bring it into our Word document. And then we write a character description about this person. What do they do? Who are they? What's their name? But for now, we're just going to gather a few wacky and kind of silly images, and we're going to use them for the basis of our characters. So maybe we can have like a vote in chat. If you guys like want a character, or if you don't like the person, you can let me know or something. Just to kind of make it more interesting. We need to have a randomness aspect. So I'm also going to include a wheel of fortune kind of deal. So a wheel of randomness, and we're going to include some strange like some occupations. So I think that this theme should be a noir city. I think a noir style city. So noir, and it's going to be like a detective fiction thing. And I'll just show you guys my writing screen. Can I make a new one? How do I show two screens at once? Good question. Window capture, I think. Secondary monitor, sure. Word document. Alright, and I should be able to just show you guys. Should be able to show you guys exactly what kind of stuff I can do. Alright. Whoa, what? Show cursor, yep. Done. Okay, I think I just what the hell? Okay, let me get rid of this. This is a mess. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Okay, delete that. We're back. We're back. Alright, we're back. How do I create a new one? Confusing. Okay, add a new source. Yep. This one's going to be called writing. This one's going to be called writing screen 2. Alright. Alright, Microsoft Word and Docu2. Perfect. Okay, now we just got to put these two side by side. So this on the left will show you. So on the right is Google, and on the left is our writing document. Yeah, that works pretty well. Okay. Okay. So now this is where the fun begins. So we can now all we have to do to generate a new person is hit refresh, and we get a new person. It's a child this time. I kind of wanted just adult characters because this is going to be like a noir setting. Children don't really typically show up in noir, not the noir that I've read, except maybe one. I read a story by John M. Cain, and there was a story about two brothers who murder their father, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. I read that story like maybe a year ago, but yeah, it's alright. Anyway, I'm going to save this girl just in case, so we can select. But I try to get not as that many children because I don't think children are that interesting, to be honest. I prefer to write adult characters. But we'll keep it anyway. Alright, now we'll do next person. And we refresh and we see what we get. It's this dude. Okay, we can save it. We can save it. We can work with it. Alright, cool. So we got glasses, dude, and this woman with a strange neck collar thing. Looks like a life jacket. Maybe she's a boat person. People on boats. Okay. Yeah, she could be like, maybe she's a sailor, maybe she's a canoer. Something could be going on there. We need... I think we're gonna get to like a maximum of 6 people. And I don't want any more children in my story. She's like... I don't think that character would have any dialogue. Oh, this guy. This shit looks like a neckbeard white writer kind of character. With a strange kind of hat. We're gonna have to include this dude. This dude could be a writer, maybe? I think this is like... He's got that stereotypical writer look. He's got glasses. He's got the hat. He knows what's up. Alright, we got 4. We got lifeguard woman, boat woman, we've got child. This guy, who could he be? I kind of get like businessman or teacher. He's a teacher maybe. And this guy's a writer. So we got the writer, he's a teacher. This could be one of the students maybe. Yeah. Okay, so we got the teacher and we got the students. That makes sense. Alright, we need to include more people. We need 2 more people. I say we just blitz through it because you can get some pretty wacky people coming up. No. Okay, we'll go 5 times because I think it's more interesting. Just to get a variety. That looks like Oscar Wilde. Looks like Oscar Wilde. Maybe like a young Oscar Wilde. Okay, and last person. This person we use. Next person we use. Okay, we use this dude. Spiky hair boy. Alright. Use this dude. He maybe is... We need something interesting. Could he be like a pizza delivery boy? Like maybe just a college student trying to make a bit of extra money. Sounds relatable. Alright. We use 5, and on the 5th person we use... That's 2 people. With a weird nose person. Okay, the guy looks pretty normal. I'm not gonna lie. Interesting character. I like this character. Like a party girl woman, but we can't use her. We have to use number 5. Baby's off the chart, off the menu. This dude. Sure. I don't know. What can we say he is? Who's this guy? Can't really, I don't know. We have to assign a character to him using the wheel. And this can get wacky. It's just not gonna be coherent. It's gonna be wacky and weird. It's gonna be strange. Okay. The next step is to do the wheel. So the wheel is going to include different occupations for this noir setting. And basically, we are going to use it to select, kind of like to make it a random aspect, because it's good fun to choose, you know, what your characters do. But I think it's even more fun when you just kind of go blindly into it and let your entire fate be chosen by a wheel. I mean, that's more fun. So let's do that. Alright, so now I'll show you this guy. I'll show you this wheel. Let me bring it up. And I'll bring up this wheel. And this wheel, so we're going to select things like maybe a detective or a coffee shop host. And I think it'd be kind of funny if we just kind of go with what the wheel does. Like if the child becomes the detective, you know, that will change the entire story. Or if the writer guides the detective, how weird would that be? And we're gonna kind of go with whatever the wheel chooses. So it's really choosing a life or death kind of thing for us. Because we don't have free will at this point. We're just going with the wheel. The wheel of choice, the wheel of fortune. Okay, there's our wheel. It's a bit glitchy, but that's okay. Oh, so yeah, so you spin the wheel. It's really just gonna spin. Ooh, that's laggy. It's gonna break the stream, and Eric is the winner. Awesome. So, for instance, that's how it would work. So we're going to include a list of occupations surrounding the noir category, and the wheel is basically just going to choose completely blindly, choose what occupations are going to be included. And it's going to get pretty wacky. So we need to make a list of occupations. So to cross out all these, you guys can see it, right? And the wheel is completely empty. I'm going to show you guys what I'm writing. Actually, no, I'm not. You guys are going to see it appear on the wheel. So the first one, of course, is the detective. The defective detective. The defective detective. So the detective is he's the crime stopper, he's the investigator. The defective detective is the person who is also the investigator, but he's probably not as good. Maybe he is a fake investigator. I think the next important person is the murderer, maybe he's a murderer or a killer. So we need to have someone who's a killer. If the student's the killer, it changes the entire story again. Everything gets strange and weird. Alright, but we need a fourth position. You know, and you guys can say in chat what position you want to include on the wheel, and I will include it for you if I like it. But if I don't like it, too bad. But it needs to be a fourth position. Fourth position should be oh, the writer, of course. Needs to be a writer in here. And also a coffee shop owner. Coffee shop owner. Coffee shop owner. We need a. But then again, there's only 6 people. So, oh, I know. We do 6 different. We do a few different positions to make it more random, and then we give each of these people different attributes: smart, intelligent, funny, dumb, stupid, those kind of things. And we have a few goes at the wheel. So, we need to add them more. Coffee shop owner and maybe a taxi driver could be interesting. Taxi driver, hitman. Just add. We're just gonna add anything now that we want. Just add anything we can think of. Hitman, and also a bus driver could be cool. I'm just trying to think, like, what kind of people did I do? Tourist, a tourist, perfect. Business person. Maybe very like in a rush and stuff. I like the idea that we're gonna have like a bus driver or business person in the story. He's just gonna constantly be late to his meeting, but there's all this crap going on in the background. The next kind of position we could have could be a plumber, maybe. Maybe a cleaner. Yep. Do we have a lot of male characters? Do we need more female characters? We don't need more female characters. Oh no, we have 2 female and 4 male. I wanted to have a kind of like a mix. I mean, that'd be better. Rather than just a whole male dominated cast or a female dominated cast. I wanted to have a huge mix. And I think we got a little bit of a mix. That's not too bad. It's almost even. Teacher. And also a historian could be cool. And one more person should be good. One more should be a student. Sure, a student. Teacher and student. So now, guys, we get to the interesting part. So we're gonna move all these and organize all these better. We're gonna organize these layouts better. Alright, I'm just going to. I'm gonna organize all of them better so I can have like a character profile for each person. Character profile. And once I get the character profile, I can just kind of type in their different details and what kind of makes them different. and I can kind of keep track of it easier. So derpy. But no, we're going completely off random. Everything that is seen here is completely off random, and it's just completely decided by luck. I have no say in any of this pretty much, except I will be writing the story, and you guys will be helping, so it's a bit, you know, collaborative, fun thing. Right. Okay. Just need to play around with these images, sort them out. Oh, it's so messy. Can I get another page, please? Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a catastrophe. I think this one's the image. Nope. In square. Okay. Okay, keep them, bringing them down, bringing them down. Come on, Isaac. This guy's name's Isaac for some reason. I don't know why. I just named him Isaac. Thought it'd be funny. There's Isaac, Will. Whoa. Someone followed. Thanks for the follow, somebody. I can't see who it is. I don't know why. I think. Oh, I know why. Kamino Kaminoke. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate you guys helping me out. Means a lot. Thank you so much. I hope you like the stream, because it's going to be a little bit different today. Normally we do writing. This time we're just going to do something that is a little bit different. We're going to be doing something a bit more maybe interactive, a bit more fun. I'll play that notification again. Now you can see it. Woohoo! Thanks, Kamino Kaminoke. I appreciate it immensely. It really means a lot. Now I can pay for my food. The starving artist. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not starving. I'm okay. But I really appreciate it. How do I make another page? I think I need to add a page, right? Insert, isn't it? Pages and then add a page. No. I'm really struggling with this. Oh my goodness. I have a better idea. Bear with me. I'm going to include a table, and I'm going to put all the images in a table. Why won't it let me include a table? Why? Why? Okay, we're going to go six rows. Yep, 6 by 2. Here's our table. And we're going to just put all of the images inside it. Yep. Oh, this is a disaster. No, it's not. It's okay. Cut and paste. Cut and paste everything. We're getting there. We're getting there, and then the fun will begin. And then we can just have fun with it. So we put it there. The girl was massive compared to the others. Let's make her smaller. Alright, we cut and paste and bring it in. This is progress. And where does he go? He goes in the top. Alright, we have all of our characters. Now we get to the fun part where we spin the wheel of occupation to find out what occupies these characters so. Alright, you ready for this? So how do we spin it? Oh, just click it. Okay. So first person we're doing is the writer. This is the writer character. He is going to be a student, right? Is he? Yeah, he's a student. Okay. I think we have our student. I think we should remove it from the reel since we already have our student character. So this guy is the student of the show, of the story. Maybe he's a high school student. No, he's not a high school student. Look how old he is. So he's a senior student, clearly. He's maybe in his mid-30s. He's got some stuff. He's got a cool beard thing going on. He's got a hat. You know, he's a student. Maybe he's a writing student because I really like the idea of this guy being a writer. He's a writer student. All right, next person is this woman down here. What is her occupation? She's here. She's probably at a water park or something. But what does she do in her working time? Let's find out. Spin the wheel of fortune, and she is a plumber. Oh, Cleaner! He's a cleaner! A cleaner. Okay. Thank you, Wheel of Fortune. This lovely lady here is a cleaner. Cleaner or maybe of boats. She cleans the boats or cleans the wharf. She's a cleaner of boats, the wharf. Yeah. Alright, now we have this dude down here. Isaac. Call him Isaac. He looks like an Isaac. I think I went to school with a kid that looked like this guy, and I think I just called him Isaac. But it's you know. Did I remove cleaner? If I remove, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Hitman. Ooh, we got the Hitman character. Super. This dude down here, he is the Hitman. This is where things get a bit darker, a bit a turn for the worse, maybe. If you guys have any suggestions for names, you can help me name my characters. I think that'd be really cool. Please come along. Give me name suggestions. Can I do like a poll in chat? Oh, that'd be cool. Please do a poll in chat. My God, if I could do a poll in chat, I would be so happy. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. How do I? Can I do a spin wheel? How? Tick. No, I want a poll. That's okay. I can't get a poll in this setting. I need to find an online poll somewhere. Okay, I got an idea. I'll put a link in chat, and you guys can go ahead and vote. Online poll. Alright, and I'll put the link, and you guys can, or maybe you guys can suggest. Is there an app or you guys could suggest in chat? Yeah, maybe just in chat's fine, because I don't have any ideas for names just yet. I think I'm focusing on the wheel here, because the wheel is going to select our fate, choose what happens to us. And we got our teacher character, which kind of coincides with our student character. And for the teacher character, we have, where is the image? Oh my goodness, this is the teacher. Brilliant. So she's the teacher. We have the student, the young girl who I thought would be the student teaching this guy. So is she the writing teacher? Maybe? Or maybe she wants to be a teacher. I want this to be derpy. She's going to be a writing teacher. Why not? Cool. So we can remove teacher from the list. And we will go ahead and do the next person. So the next person on the list is this dude, who I thought would be a... What did I say he'd be? Businessman? No. Did I say he'd be a teacher? I thought he would be a teacher. So we'll see what he actually is. What are you really, dude? What are you actually? And the wheel has spoken. He is a historian. Thank you, wheel. Thank you, wheel. I'm very excited. Very excited to be here. A historian. Right. So now we have this dude. Maybe I think he should be a historian in let me think. He's a historian in what's kind of relevant. Does he know about like it's kind of relevant. Like you think of noir, you think of the 1950s. So maybe this guy knows a lot about 1950s. And I think maybe he's interested in noir too. So he's interested in noir. That's kind of like his character. His character description. Loves noir. Alright. Now the next character is, last but not least, this lovely spiky haired gentleman just here. What is he going to be? Let's find out. Spin the wheel of fortune. And he is a... It's very even. He's a rider. Awesome. I have a rider character just like I wanted. He's our rider. We don't have two riders, do we? No, but we have a riding student and riding teacher. And this guy's the actual rider. Cool. Yeah, okay. I like this. This guy is clearly younger than our riding student. So maybe our riding student feels jealousy for this young guy. And then maybe he hires the hitman to kill the rider. And he tries to claim his novels because the rider uses a pen name. But then who's the detective? Does the teacher not know any better? And then the historian becomes the detective because he's interested in 1950s noir. That could be interesting. Okay, I think that's kind of a good basis for a story. And I think I'm going to start writing the notes for that. Alright, let's get to the note writing. Get to note writing section. So for the note writing section, we're going to include like a basic outline of story. So what are these guys' names? We should come up with names for them. This guy's name is BZ, I think. We need to come up with names for all these characters. So this dude with the glasses and the hat, he is our student, should be named. And of course, I'm always happy for chat to come up with names if they want. You guys, I will actually appreciate it, and I think it'd be a lot more fun if we could have some more suggestions from names. So please do suggest. But I will come up with them because it is good. This guy should be called Benjamin. Benjamin. He is the student and the killer of the story. Perhaps the cleaner. I completely forgot about the cleaner. She seems so out of place compared to the other characters, just because she's a cleaner. But what? Oh, what could she do? Maybe she's a witness to the scene or something. Maybe she witnesses the murder happen, because maybe the hitman kills the rider on the docks or something. So maybe she witnesses the scene. And maybe she becomes part of it somehow. Could there be something that pulls her into this mess? Does she help the killer? No, she doesn't help the hitman. I think I know. I think she, and maybe she tries to stop the hitman, and becomes a secondary investigator. Yep, the cleaner becomes a secondary investigator. She has like cleaners are very knowledgeable about chemicals and using different kind of they're using chemicals to clean, right? And she's able to use a mop, and she's able to use a bucket. Maybe she tries to chase it with a mop or something. Hey, because I'm a cleaner. That's my job. I'm a cleaner in real life. So I kind of know this stuff. I'm thinking that the cleaner could be she's like a secondary investigator. She witnesses the hitman killing someone, and she decides to investigate it herself. Follow him through the streets, find out where he's going, where does he live. Maybe she's trying to bring justice. Maybe she's like the hero in the story, trying to bring justice. The Asian lady is the hero to bring justice by following the hitman. Yeah, and maybe trying to like arrest him, or can I? I'm trying to think of a particular word. But I don't know if it works. What's the word subdue mean? Subdue means to like. What does that mean? I'm just gonna Google it in the dictionary. Subdue means to overcome, to bring under control. So she's gonna try and not subdue. She's gonna try and capture, arrest, or does she know the rider? Maybe is the rider her boyfriend? Trying to take vengeance on the rider. Vengeance. Trying to take vengeance. The hitman character. Now I should have done another wheel. I'll do another wheel for weaknesses and strengths. So I'll do like lazy, heroic, bitter, depressed, happy, positive. We could do like a narcissist. How do you spell narcissist? Narcissist. I don't think so. You guys know what I mean. Narcissist. Narcissist. Perfect. Alright, and then also brave, cowardly, followed by brave, cowardly, and intelligent. Maybe also religious could be one, and then also maybe not religious. I don't want to get into God stuff. Could also be careful and careless. A contrast. Careful, careless, and also okay. I think we're gonna go for two more. What other traits could there be? Could be greedy and temperate, I was going to say, but maybe another one would be better off saying that. Oh god, what could they be better off saying? Greedy and then perhaps something completely different. Oh, I want something. Oh, okay, flirty. Oh god, that's going to be awkward. Alright, but I'm happy with it. So we'll spin the wheel. First person, of course, is the Benjamin. Benjamin is the first character. This is his character. His character's strength or weakness. Benjamin is careless. That works. Because Benjamin will be like the villain. So Benjamin is a careless character. Yep. Alright. Benjamin is careless. We're going to write that above here. He's a careless. That's his personality, careless. Oh, I didn't pick up a name for her. Name is... let me think. Name could be... Rose. Okay. Rose is what kind of character? Oh my god, don't tell me. Heroic? No. Bitter! She's bitter. Okay. I thought we were gonna get heroic. That would have been matching, because she's like the hero kind of thing of the story. Well, maybe not, because she just wants vengeance for her dead boyfriend. Because I think that makes more sense. Okay, now we've got the Hitman character. You've got Isaac. Good old Isaac. Looks like the guy I went to school with. Scary, kind of similar. Alright. And Isaac will become... What will Isaac be? The lazy hitman? Oh my goodness. Lazy. He's a lazy boy. Lazy hitman, hey? Bitter hero, lazy hitman, careless killer. These seem to be very at odds with their personalities that I have picked out for them. But now, nonetheless, we have the teacher character. What kind of person is the teacher? Teacher is a... Teacher will become... What's her name? Pick a name for the teacher. Any ideas in chat? No? No ideas in chat. We need to pick a name idea for the teacher. Teacher should be someone who is... what's her name? Felicity? Felicity. Sure. Right. And is Felicity. What kind of character is Felicity? She is... We will see that the wheel choose for us. Wheel decides to choose... Careful. Felicity is a careful person. I wonder how that can come into the story. But now we have this dude. Jones. He's a Jones. Come on. Let's be honest. I think this guy looks like a Jones. Didn't even know to think about it. Alright. Now. Jones is flirty. Interesting. How can that affect the story, I wonder? We're gonna have to find out. Alright. Jones is a flirty character. He's like a detective character. And now we have our writer. This is the victim, the person who gets killed. What is the reason he gets killed, perhaps? Is there any reason? He is a positive person. Also, what's our writer's name? Sean? Sean, maybe. Is that writer called Sean? I think it would have to be Sean. How do I write a fodder? That's it. Sean. Alright. And Sean is a positive person. Positive how? Positive outlook. Positive outlook person. Okay, that's our cast of lovely characters. No one chose narcissist. Okay guys, this is the next part, is the writing section. So, I'm going to maximize my writing screen. I'm gonna maximize the size of this thing. So we say goodbye to our wheel, and writing screen takes the forefront. If I can. Writing screen takes the forefront. Come on, writing screen, take the middle. Take the flank, men. Alright, come on. And now we're gonna write our story. This is our short story together. Just kind of silly. Just take a break from writing my novel for today. I might do some more in my own spare time. Because I don't know how I want to include some like more violent scenes in my novel, but I don't know how Twitch. Oops. I don't know how Twitch will let me do that. Probably won't. So I want to be careful. Alright. Just want to, be careful. Don't want to get banned because then I can't write for you guys. Can't do cool things for you guys. Bring up my writing. Okay. So, the note I'm writing. So, this is the basic storyline, right? So, Benjamin is a writing student. He's in his mid-30s, but he has not produced anything of worth or anything that he's happy with in his writing. It's pretty much all been downhill for him. That's why he joins a writing class led by the very youthful teacher by the name of Felicity. And Felicity teaches the class, but she gets writer Sean to come into the class and give like a lecture. And when Sean's very positive, he's like, "Come on, you can do it, Benjamin." Benjamin's kind of believes him. I guess, I don't know, does Benjamin believe him? How is Benjamin careless? Maybe it's to do with the killing? Yeah, Benjamin doesn't believe him. He's like, "Nah, I can't write. It's not possible for me." And he kind of feels maybe jealous at Sean, because Sean's an actual writer, and he's better than Benjamin in that field. He's had more success, so of course Benjamin's a bit envious of Sean, right? He's envious of Sean. Alright, so then Benjamin, hold on, don't get lost. We still have our other characters. The historian comes into it somehow. So Benjamin is envious of Sean, so he goes online on the dark web or something, and he meets this fella named Isaac, and Isaac just wants to make a living for his family, and he does that by hitman. So he gets hired by Benjamin. Benjamin hires Isaac to kill Sean. And I'm sorry if anyone in chat's named Sean. I didn't pick that out to spite any of you, don't worry. Just picked it out, character names. Alright. Benjamin kills Sean. And Isaac does the dirty work. Benjamin kills Sean, but Isaac is the one who does the actual act of murder. Now, the next stage is... the next scene will be Isaac goes to the docks. And at this point, Rose is there. She's cleaning the docks. And she witnessed and... Why is Sean there? Oh, yeah, because Sean is the boyfriend of Rose. So he's going to go visit her after work. Like, pick her up from work, I guess. Killed by... And then Isaac murders Sean. Killed by Isaac when picking his girlfriend up for work. Girlfriend Rose up from work. Alright. This is it. Killed by Isaac. So now maybe they're in the car and they're driving together and Isaac shoots through the window or something. Is there anything more interesting we could do? Maybe there's a more interesting way of murder. I'm trying to think. But he kills Isaac kills Sean. And maybe Rose survives the crash. So I'm actually gonna change this. Rose survives the crash, and Rose survives the crash, and she tries to take vengeance on Isaac, and swears to avenge her dead partner. Perfect. she does this by using, she wants to use like chemicals, so she uses like bleach, uses bleach and sodium chloride to poison Isaac somehow. I think that could be cool. She uses those chemicals and she tries to, maybe she floods his home with them or something, so when he goes in the door he gets absolutely drenched in chemicals. I think that's pretty funny. Didn't I just say I don't want to be too violent? Because I think Twitch might ban me. Is that allowed? Don't know, I want to be careful. Anyway, so where was I? So, teacher. Is she just like a side character? But oh, we need our historian. Yeah, okay. So I think what happens is Rose is successful in killing Isaac. And because of that, the teacher hears about the murder. And he goes out to investigate the scene. You know, he thinks Rose is the killer. He doesn't think, he thinks that she got out and killed this innocent dude. Thinks Rose killed innocent Isaac. And he has her arrested. He has Rose arrested, right? But then he learns that Isaac was a hitman, and that he digs a bit deeper, right? Or maybe because maybe he meets Sean. I think Sean and Jones go to the same university. And he learns somehow that Isaac was actually a hitman, and he finds out he hired the hitman to kill Sean, and he finds out it was Benjamin, right? And maybe the story is being told by this Felicity character. Maybe she's the narrator because maybe she is something else is going on. Maybe she looks evil. Look at that face, those evil eyes. There could be something going on there. Maybe she orchestrated all of this and we just don't know it. An possible orchestrator of the story of murder. Maybe she murdered it. Maybe she was the one who killed. Maybe she was the one who led Benjamin to kill Isaac. Maybe they worked together. Worked with Benjamin, maybe. Maybe they all worked together and this was like a big plot thing. It's possible. It's very possible. Alright. Now we just do the writing. So, okay, so now we have to do the writing. So we tell this from Benjamin's perspective. Benjamin entered the classroom. No, it would be a lecture hall. Where Felicity was teaching. I like the idea that she's standing on a stool to like see over the lectern. Just tall enough for her to see over the lectern. She was given her famous class on stream of consciousness. No. Maybe stream of consciousness on noir writing. Perfect. It has to be about noir, right? Because that's what I think. That's, you know, stick with the theme. We don't want to go off page. We don't want to go off page 1. So we're gonna stick with the theme. Alright, so she's giving a class on noir writing. And noir literature. And how to write it. Oh, should Jones appear here? Because Jones is, you know, historian. Maybe he should be in the class, or maybe he should be like a guest lecturer. Because sometimes we have guest lecturers at university. By her side, Jones. The schools, the university's most famed historian, stands waiting to give his Okay. Benjamin takes his seat. Benjamin takes his seat. Alone. He doesn't need... Oh, I know. No, he's careless, right? So I think his carelessness should come in. Like right now, he's already orchestrating his plan. So his carelessness comes when he takes a seat directly in between a group of first-year students. Kind of like weird first-year students. And his back knocks over the drink of a oh, I know, Sean is a first year student. Yeah, okay. Knocks over the drink of a young man. Of the young man. Okay, and I think Sean is a very positive character. So even though like the drink has just spilled all over like on the floor and on his bags, I think Sean should see it in a positive light. It spills over the floor and drips down the side of the younger student's bag. Whoopsie, Benjamin said, trying, but perhaps more sarcastically than he would have liked. More sarcastically than he intended. I would say the younger student changed his... The younger student, much to Benjamin's surprise, laughed. "It's all good," he said. He unzipped the bag and pulled out an entire manuscript. Yes, this is like his work. He has his full manuscript in here. Pulls it out of the bag, and it's now drenched. It was drenched. Did he drip? It was dark with dark liquid. No. It was drenched with Coca-Cola. And the ink smudged into unlegibility. Oh my god, said Benjamin. That really is terrible. That really is terrible. We're doing my funny American accent. I don't know why we want these characters to be American. We don't. We're just putting on the accent for fun. Oh my god, said Benjamin. That really is terrible. And then Sean says, really? It's fine. We didn't say his name was Sean. Okay, he says, really, it's fine. Let me think. I know. I can print the next one better. Maybe make the font smaller. so I use less paper. Gotta save those trees, man. Save those trees, man. This is Sean, right? Sean says this. He's our writer character. Now, he's got to be positive. This is his positivity. You know, even though he has his drink spilled on the bag and the bag is dripping wet, he still thinks, yeah, it's okay, because there's always a positive side to every story. So he said it's absolutely fine. So that's good. So Sean has that character going for him. Alright, next thing we do is... let me think. Alright, so now we need to get to the story. Jones had taken a stand at the lectern, notes in hand, to speak about the essence of noir. Started. He was shoving. How do you spell shoving? Shoving? How do you spell shove? Shoving. S-H-O-V-I-N-G. That is how you spell shoving. Okay. He was shoving the notes into his trouser pocket. Actually, no. I don't need them, he said. Studied this era enough to speak from the heart. Alright, that's good. What am I doing here? Let me think. Now, give me 1 second. So I think because he already knows, like I think because he's so passionate about this era, that he already knows. He already knows exactly what he's gonna do, right? So he already knows so much about this era that he knows exactly what he wants to write about. Oh, I know. He knows exactly what he's gonna say. Okay. Let's see. What happens next? Perhaps he says that he... Okay, so now this is where he gives this exposition on noir fiction. Benjamin. Benjamin dropped his laptop and it crashed to the ground. Yes. He stood up, embarrassed, and picked his laptop back up. Jones paused and nodded his head. Yep, alright. He then, when Benjamin took his seat, Sean, the student next to him, pat him on the shoulder and said, what would you say in that situation to someone? Just trying to be like, what would you say in that situation is trying to be positive? You might say, let me think. You might say, just trying to think, like, if someone dropped their laptop on the floor, what happens? You can just say like, I hope it's not as bad as my manuscript. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, because he already lost his manuscript. Okay. Well, let's see what happens next in the story. Next in the story, we have a situation where, let me think. Hope it's not as bad as my manuscript. Alright, now Jones is going to give a speech. Jones began his lecture. Alright, here we go. You see, the 1950s was a time where noir had arrived on French aeroplanes to American cities. Also, I want to spell it. Isn't this how you spell airplanes? Because isn't it American English and British English? But yeah, anyway. French airplanes to American cities. And the idea of classic noir tales injected the minds of urban dwellers in places like New York and Boston and Philadelphia. No, is that Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania. This is really showing my American knowledge now. How do you spell Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania. Injected the minds of American people. From there, Americans developed an obsession with the detective character. He was not like the detectives of Sherlock Holmes, of Conan Doyle, or who's the famous French detective writer? French detective writer. Who was that? She was Belgian, wasn't she? Who was that person? What was that kind of character? Belgian detective story? What was that guy? It was Hercule Poirot, is that it? Hercule Poirot. I think that was it. Is that it? Hercule Poirot was a fictional Belgian detective created by Agatha Christie. Of course, Agatha Christie. I read some Agatha Christie before. I should read some on stream for you guys. That'd be so fun. Please check out Agatha Christie, famous writer if you haven't already. Maybe I'll do a little bit of reading about her on stream, but this is the name of the character. It is Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot. I'm probably butchering that name because I do not speak French, unfortunately, but it's okay. Agatha Christie. Agatha Christie. Christie. Who were distinguished gentlemen. Distinguished and learned gentlemen. The detectives of noir were, in fact, hard-boiled men of action whose brains were in their muscle, grew in their muscles, and their souls were as dark as the streets they wander. Do you guys know anything? Do you guys know a lot about noir? There's some really good works out there. I'm making it a ambition of mine to share some noir with you guys at some point. You know, not just my own writing, but also like a little bit. If you're new to the stream, we did this whole thing where we created new characters and we kind of like selected their occupations, and it was a lot of fun. But now we're doing the actual writing for this story. So they wandered the streets. Where was I going with this? Oh no, I forgot. You know, you're writing and you forget what you're doing. What was I gonna say? Something really important. Something really important to the story. What was it? What was it? Oh, I think I've lost it. Too bad. Let me go back and read. Developers, from there, Americans developed an obsession with the detective character. He was not like the detectives of Conan Doyle or Agatha Christie, who were distinguished and learned gentlemen. The detectives of noir were in fact hard-boiled men of action, whose brains grew inside their muscles and their souls were as dark as the streets they wandered. Where was I going with that? Oh no, I forgot. Too bad. I have forgotten where I was going with that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah. It's important to remember also that in typical noir fashion, characters are not detectives for the good of the world, but for the bad of it. Characters act off their own ambitions and necessities, often seeking romance, money, or desires of other kinds. Noir shows humans not as well-polished individuals, but as people, but as trying people who slowly give into their darker sides, darker nature. Not bad, not bad. People who give into their darker natures. Alright. Now, we need to close this off and we need to give some more time back to Benjamin. What I like to do is I like to make this all double spaced writing, because it just makes it easier to keep track of. So I make it double spaced, or maybe 1.5, so it's not too long. 1.5 is good. Alright, this is a lot more bearable for me. I learned this trick when I started uni. I didn't actually know how to do this before. Maybe. Okay. Alright, next stage of the script. Now we're gonna try write about Spoke like hours to Benjamin, who now put his head on the desk ready to sleep. Okay. And then he says, I have... Jones took a sip of water. Speaking of a sip of water, I gotta have a sip of water right now. That feels a lot better. Alright. Because sometimes when you're writing, you need to be kind to yourself and give yourself water. Make yourself feel very comfortable. It's important to drink water. I find memes online. It's like it says they talk about my organs when I drink water. They're surprised. They're surprised that you drink water, and they're having a party. And speaking of party, this story is going to get wild soon. soon. Benjamin puts his head on the desk ready to sleep. Jones takes a sip of water. I have with me today someone very special. Please give your attention to Sean Mack. Oh, can we give him an Irish name? Sean O. Patrick, no? Sean O. Farrell. Cool, Sean O. Farrell. The younger student, seated next to Benjamin, stood up and waved his hand around the classroom as he made his way to the front. Here's where Benjamin gets like envious. Benjamin was shocked. Sean O'Farrell, the Sean. Why is my computer spazzing? Okay, there we go. Oh, I did it again. Alright, I got it. The Sean O'Farrell. It didn't seem possible that the country's best-selling noir writer of almost all time could be a student at the same university as Benjamin, who was 35 years old and still had not even written a short story. Oh no, I got a better idea. Written the novel. He had been talking about writing when he was 15. So this is our character. Our character is completely envious of Sean, because Sean is a best-selling author. Benjamin is 35 years old and he's been talking about writing a novel since he was 15, but that's it. He's only been talking about it. You know, this is fine. I'll put it out there that, you know, you don't have to, you know, you can spend as much time as you want or as little time as you want on a novel. You know, as long as you get it, as long as you really want to, you will get it done. But I think the thing here with Sean is that I think he's been trying for so long to write his novel, and he hasn't done anything on it. And now he's a student in a creative writing class. I think he feels a bit ridiculous. And now he finds out that the student next to him is Sean, who's like in his 20s and is a best-selling author and I feel like maybe that makes him feel a bit pathetic in comparison. And that is why eventually Benjamin will launch and will hire the hitman Isaac to go and kill Sean. That's what's going to happen in the story. Spoilers, but we're writing this together, so it's okay. Alright, let's see. Next stage of the story. Sean. Some people think that this is pronounced... Here's another thing. Some people think this is pronounced scene. But it's not. It's pronounced Sean because in Irish we have this character with the little dot above it, the little accent mark. We call it a fodder. That makes it a long A. Sean. And I think in Irish we kind of just I think the S sound kind of becomes an SH a little bit. To be honest, I can't give you the exact reason why. Because I think it's just accent, or like our language. Because we have an Irish language. I think that might be the reason. But I guess but we learn Irish in school. But apart from that, we don't really learn too many grammatical rules. At least not in primary school. In high school, it's probably a bit different. But I didn't go to high school in Ireland, so I didn't learn any of that. I mean, I have a book at home that talks about Irish accents, Irish language, and how to pronounce words and how to spell words and how grammar works. But I never really finished it. But I think I should, because I have it lying at home and I haven't touched it really. I got it as a Christmas present for my Irish auntie and uncle. Yeah, they wanted me to. They heard I was still very interested in Ireland, so they got me that, which was really nice. It's by Dara O'Brien, who is a famous Irish comedian. If you know Dara O'Brien. Alright, so this is pronounced Sean. Like Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye's name is Sean. It's the same. Right, so Benjamin's kind of embarrassed because, of course, he's kind of embarrassed with what happened because it was his fault. The manuscript was ruined. Alright, next stage of the story, we say. Next stage of the story we have to say is I'm thinking about what kind of game I want to play. I think when I finish this stream, I'm gonna probably play some Civilization 5. Do you guys like Civilization 5? I think I'll play some of that when I get home, and that'd be fun. But I'm also thinking about what game I should play on stream as well. Maybe I'll play something that is like a writing game, because I just want my stream to be centered around writing. Because gaming's fun, but I think everyone on Twitch games, so I really just want to do something different. And I think writing is different. I don't know, there are people on Twitch who do writing, but it's definitely not extremely popular. That's why I want to do it. I think it's a lot of fun to share something that's different and something that I'm passionate about. Because I think that's a lot of fun. Oh wow, I slept pretty bad last night. It was I think it was just really warm last night. So I feel like kind of tired this morning. I think I woke up a bit later than normal. Like we had our alarm, but I think I woke up later. But it's a beautiful day today. So sunny. I went out for a little walk. It's really nice. Went out for a little walk for the live stream, and just enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the fresh air. City is pretty quiet. It's because it's Saturday morning, so it's not too bad. I think we have a little bit of COVID. We have some COVID cases here, but I think it's okay. Like I was planning to go out, like travel home, which is a few hours away. I was planning to travel home this weekend, but there were COVID cases, so I kind of said it's safer to stay here. But you know, it's fun. I'd like to go back home next time. Maybe next weekend, if it's safer. And yes, there will still be streams. So do not worry. Alright. We need to write how Benjamin feels. Hello, Tazuke or Takai or Okto. Hello there. How are you? Thanks for joining in the stream. I'm really well, thank you for asking. How are you today, mate? It's always good to have people joining. Today we're just we're doing something a little bit different today. Today we're writing a piece that is completely randomly generated. Up here, I'll show you what I'm doing, right? Up here we have these people. Now these faces were completely randomly generated on the internet. These are not real people. They're completely made up, fabricated people. We got them on a website called This Person Does Not Exist. If you might have heard of it, but it's a website where you log on, you press refresh, and essentially what happens is they will generate a face using code, and the code will just show you a random person who doesn't actually exist. So I said it's perfect for writing characters. So I took the people's faces, and then I used another app called oh wow, thank you so much for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that. It really means a lot to me. If you like what you see, I'll be live again tomorrow, so come check it out. And wow, the first person to pronounce my name correct. Really? It's not that hard, I don't think. Well, I can notice it's Japanese. I speak Japanese, and I think that's probably helped out a little bit. But thank you so much for the follow, dude. And you see these traits here. I chose like bitter, careless for these different characters. We used a randomized wheel that would select the traits for our characters. And basically we just made like a really wacky cast, and now we're writing the story for it. I think maybe I should I should make a website, right? Maybe I should publish these stories online somewhere so you guys can come check them out and read them if you want to. But I thought it'd be a little bit fun. So that's what we're doing now. I'll tell you this. I should tell you the whole story outline, right? So it's kind of like a noir style, where it's like there's a murder, right? So this guy is a writer. Benjamin is a writer, and he's 35 years old. He hasn't done anything of note, and he kind of hates his life a little bit. And he attends a university where there's this character, Felicity. She's a teacher. I know she looks like she's 10 or 7 years old, but she's a teacher because random. Everything was random. And she's teaching the class, and Jones comes up and he gives a speech about noir fiction, noir detective fiction, which is about people working for their own gain and doing their own thing. It's usually a little bit dark, a little bit scary, and Sean is invited as a first year to this class. Now Sean is 20 years old, and he's already a best-selling author. So what happens is Benjamin is already envious of Sean, because Sean is 15 years younger than him, and has accomplished so much more. Benjamin is kind of giving up, and he doesn't really believe himself. So of course he does the natural thing that anyone would do, and he hires the hitman named Isaac to kill Sean, because just purely out of envy, right? But it's unfortunate because at the same time, when I know it's pretty random, wacky story. When Isaac kills Sean, Sean's girlfriend Rose, is in the car, and she basically goes on to take her revenge on Isaac. That's where I'm just gonna leave it with that for now, because it is more and it gets quite complicated. But we're just writing the start now. We're just writing the start, but this is all I'm gonna do this on stream, and I would like to finish it before 12 today. So I'm going to work a lot on it. It could get quite long. But yeah. What was I saying? Ben slept in a seat. He didn't like that Sean was in his classroom. A 20-year-old first-year student with more literary credit too. But yeah, I think this is fun because I've never actually done anything like this where it was just random. Today I just decided to do something different, and it's been a lot of fun. I've had people join and everything, and they've checked it out. It's nice to have people on board. Benjamin was in his class, so now I'm just writing right now where Benjamin is kind of like jealous of Sean because Sean's in his classroom, you know. Let me think. Let me just get something out of my bag. I have a notebook here with me, and I usually write down ideas in it. Do you guys like to do that? Do you like to write in your notebook? That's okay? Because there was like, Tazuke or Okutai or Okuto, are you a writer? Or what makes you interested in writing streams? I'm curious to know. Because for me it's like, what kind of interests me about writing is that I'm like, you can create everything that happens. Everything that you want. You are basically playing God. You have the outline of a story, hey? Oh. But if you're not writing... Oh, you're writing a book. Is this... Oh, seriously? Story 2 in your series? Damn, that's cool. So you've already published? Really? Damn. That's cool. So you've already published a novel, right? And now you're writing your second one? Is that what you're saying? Wow, man, that's so cool. You must be so excited to publish your second one, correct? Not published, okay, but written. So you've written the first novel, and you're writing your second one. What a great place to be at, mate. I know I know a woman. I met a woman before at a party, and she wanted to be a writer. So she wrote 3 books, like a trilogy, like a young adult trilogy. and what she did was she got them all published at the same time. And I think what happened was because the publishers saw that she already had 3 books done, they took her on board easier because they wouldn't need her to work to deadlines because she already had written 3 books. So I think then they instantly published her and she became a bestseller. But I can't remember the name of this lady, unfortunately. I don't even know what she wrote. so I cannot help anyone there, unfortunately. But I think it's cool when you've already written your first story and you're writing your second one. I've never gotten to that stage. I'm currently writing my first novel. I'm doing that a lot on stream. The other day I wrote like 5,000 words since I started. About 1,000 words a day since I started streaming. So it's been really fun. I've gotten lots of progress done. But today I'm just doing something a little bit different. And I think tomorrow I will go back to writing my novel. If you want prompts, dude, there's plenty of places there's plenty of cool places to get prompts. It reminds me of an Instagram page that I follow on my Instagram account. You can find my Instagram account in the description of this video, and you can follow me there for poetry. But maybe that's a good idea. Maybe I should start publishing writing prompts. Hey, so you got storytelling from. If you're saying it correctly, is that you got into story writing from Amino? Is that right? Amino's good. I used Amino for blogging. I thought Amino was very good for meeting people and connecting with other writers and sharing your work. The contest, yes. It's cool, dude. So now you're after writing prompts, right? I think that's a great idea. Maybe I'll start publishing some writing prompts on my stream. I mean, on my my Instagram, because I got an Instagram as well. There's lots of things, lots of possibilities. Hey, lots of possibilities. I used to be on a writing amino called Blogging 101. You can search Blogging 101 and you can find some of my stuff on there, probably. And maybe you could share some of your stuff with me too. I'd love to read it. Maybe we could share each other's work. That'd be cool. If you want, only if you want to. Just an idea. All right, I'm going to Benjamin. What was I gonna say? Benjamin. Was this Yeah, dude, you can, if you want to share your prologue for the first story, that'd be cool. Please share it in chat if you would like. I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, go ahead. I can show you the prologue for my story. I pretty much write it on stream every day. Like, I'll be on live again tomorrow. So if you come along tomorrow, you will find me writing my novel. That's where that's why I started writing Twitch. I started Twitch to kind of give me some more productivity, and it's worked. It's been pretty effective at doing that. Right, I'm gonna just write my short story. I think I want to skip to. Okay, so I think he organizes the hitman in class, doesn't he? What's the hitman's personality like? Lazy, right? Maybe that's why maybe that's why he messes up the murder, because he's lazy. Okay. I think that's probably a good idea. Now, let's see. Okay, so the next stage will be Benjamin. Checked. Hey man, good luck with your softball games tomorrow. Oh, you got a tournament? Wow, that's exciting. So like a little mini Olympics. I hope you can make it too, but if you can't, no worries, mate. I'm live every day of the week except for Mondays and Thursdays, so it's perfectly okay. But good luck, best of luck for your softball, mate. I hope it goes well. I never played softball before. I never even played it in school, but I saw that Japan and Australia did the softball for the Olympics, the women's teams. I think Japan won though. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Selected the profile. Okay, this is now Isaac's pretty much just like a lazy dude, right? So that red. Name Isaac. Sex male. Holy guacamole! Let's read it. That's a lot of writing. I think you published the same thing twice or 3 times. Twice. Okay, I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to. Do you mind if I? That's okay. I'll read it. I'll read it now. Actually, why not? A new world. It was unlike any journey I had ever embarked on. Something unexpected yet welcome. I made new friends, saw new sights, and most importantly, we grew stronger together as trainer and Pokemon. Isn't that right, Aquanid? Do you want me to read it for you? Probably no, right? That's okay. If you want, I can save it and I can read it later for you. I won't read it on stream for you. It's okay. I will save it and read it later. But thank you for sharing your prologue with me. That's fine? Sure, okay. It's a beautiful day. The radiant sun was shining brightly over the skies. Alola! I was out adventuring with my buddy Flareon. I like Flareon. Going through our usual routine. Find a new place to explore in our home island, Akala. Meet some new Pokemon to battle, sometimes catch. Maybe grab a few berries from the forest. The usual. Or so I thought. Because that day was different. I had just had a battle with the Alolan Graveler near the base of Wela Volcano, and we were getting tired, me and Flareon. We decided to set up a small camp to eat and rest, nothing much. After cooking up a plate of Mega Berry Mix, a special home recipe involving the use of multiple berries, mainly tomato berries, Flareon and simple stew. Not quite done? That's okay. Oh, okay. I got you, there's more. For myself, I decided to lay back, rest my head, and take a nap. Mind watching the camp while I rest, bud? I asked Flareon. He replied with a simple nod and went, protection mode, as I like to call it. And so I closed my eyes, ready for a good rest, and just as I was drifting off to sleep, it felt as if I was lifted off the ground, floating only for a second. As I landed with a thud, startled, I was immediately awaking and looking around frantically. It appeared I was on a sort of beach. Behind I heard a soft thump, and I turned around to see a Pokemon who looks a bit like a six-legged spider. Wow, you're good, Penguin. That you're good. You're a pretty good writer. I like when you wrote this bit, especially where you said, "Close my eyes, ready for a good rest. Just as I started to drift off to sleep, I felt as if I was lifted off the ground." Man, that's really descriptive. I knew my sister Sapphire. That's okay. My sister Sapphire would tell me about how cute these Pokemon were. It was Jupiter. Upon closer inspection, I noticed something horrible. The Jupiter had no bubble helmet. For those of you who don't know, Jupiter can breathe on land, so they wear a bubble helmet to let themselves do that. This one didn't have his protective helmet. I knew what I had to do. I scooped for the Jupiter in my arms and rushed to the shoreline where I laid it on the ocean. I waited for yeah, there's still more. That's okay. Well, thank you for sharing. I really... did you post all this on Amina? Wow, man, that's really cool. Thanks for sharing it all. If it's okay, I'm not gonna read all of it, just because I do have only a little bit of time left, and I would like to do my writing. But I really appreciate you sharing it for me. Thanks, dude. No, but thank you for sharing with me. It takes balls to share your work. I understand that. A lot of people don't feel comfortable publishing their stuff. But if you wanna, even if you wanna drop a link or something, do you wanna drop a link or something to your Amina? Anyone who's on the stream can go check it out. Yeah, only if you want. Up to you, dude. And then we can check it out in our own time. That'd be really cool. Because I'm an advocate for like writers everywhere. I think writers should have that confidence to share what they want, when they want, as long as it's legal. But yeah, if you drop a link, I'll go check it out. His nationality. We don't need nationality. Iran. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get back into writing. The storytelling led bit. Yeah, no, you are. Just keep going. Like, the best thing you can do is write, you know? As long as you're actually doing the writing. Because, like, I think a lot of people I talk to, like, I have a writers group, like, in real life. I meet up with people and we write. It started off with 3 of us, but now it's just 2 of us, so it's kind of just like him and I meeting up and writing. But what we often talk about how the easy part is coming up with the ideas. The hard part is sitting down with it, taking the time to brew it, and creating something, and like just creating a piece of writing out of it. Yeah, that's often the hard part. But the fact that, you just get on, you just do it, and that's it's the best you can do. Really, the best you can do is do it. So keep going, dude. Alright. Description. Will kill anyone, anytime, and stuff. So our hitman is a lazy character. He's a very lazy man. I don't like to ask questions because I don't like the effort, so just send me the details and I'll get it done, maybe. Funny, Benjamin rubbed his hands together. Hey, thanks for the link. Wait, what is that? Who are you? It's the Supermaker on Twitch. I don't don't trust that link. Whoever that is. That's your alt. Oh. Okay. In that case, I will save that link and I will check it out later. But thank you for sharing. Please go check it out and we'll be good. I'm thinking of doing like a collaborative writing stream because I think that'd be really important to do. It's okay, bro. Happy to read your thing. There's another writer on here who he likes to do Sonic stuff. So you know what? I'm thinking that when I'm finished here today, I think we should go on a raid. What do you think? Do you think we should raid another guy? Another channel? I think if the Sonic guy is live, we should raid his channel. Yeah, I knew you guys would like that. So then we can all go over and we can raid and we can say hello. I just hope he's live. If he's not live, we might have to choose someone else. But we'll see who's online. From who's online as a writer, and we can choose one person and we can go on a raid. So I will pack up in about 10 minutes. So I'll do 10 minutes of writing and stick around so you can go on the raid. We can all go together. And I can't wait because I've never done a raid before, so this will be my first raid. But did you guys know that the first time I did a stream on here, this is my 6th stream. My first stream, I got raided 5 seconds in. So 5 seconds into my stream, I just started and I got a raid. That was incredible. That was a raid by Renfrost, who's also a writer. So if Renfrost is online, maybe we should go raid her channel. I think. And we have to come up with a a chant. I think we should come up with something like noir, jazzy kind of theme. So maybe we should say something like coffee. I think coffee or I fell off the curb or something. Ragtag, I think it's called. Raid tag. Oh yes. Right. Okay. You must know, do you stream? Because I don't I've never seen a raid before, but I know there's a command for it. Alright. Benjamin rubbed his hands together like some sort of cartoon villain as he transitioned. In 4 years. Okay. You got a pretty detailed plan, right? You wanna do it in 4 years. So are you gonna publish your books first, or will it be are you gonna do a writing? Is it gonna be a writing channel or a gaming channel? That'd be cool. I'll come check you out in 4 years. I hope I'm still doing this in 4 years. Because if I am, I think then it will be doing really well. Maybe I'll have more people coming and checking me out in 4 years' time. Hopefully. $2 Bitcoin on Isaac for the killing. Spend a good 2 Bitcoin to hire Isaac. And what happens next? Okay. He looked at Sean. He looked at Sean with ire, with evil in his eyes. And withheld the urge to laugh. Mwahaha. So dorky. Okay, now we're gonna get into the scene where Sean gets killed. Later that day, Sean... Later that day... You know what? That sounds really cool. If you I think that sounds amazing. I think I would like a similar thing. But if you can get really famous on here, like doing, you know, what you want to do, doing what you're passionate about, that's worth more than anything else. I think if you can make it on Twitch doing what you love, you know, your passion, I think that is worth way more than anything else that you can get. I think that's a brilliant thing. And I think you have a good plan. I really hope you can make it work. I mean, that'd be a lot of fun. And you know what? I think if you you have your plan, and I think if you enact it, you have every reason to become successful. As long as you just work on it every day or whenever, it's good. I think I want to become successful on here too. But guys, in 4 years, go follow Tazuke Okutai or Okto. It's a shout out for them. In 4 years, go ahead and follow. Yeah, I like to do 2-hour streams. Every day that I've done this, I've done a 2-hour stream. You know, I'm just playing around with it. See how I go with it. You know, make it comfortable. See what I'm comfortable with. But I think 2 hours is pretty good. You know, so when I write my novel, I become more productive. So that's 2 hours of streaming, but it's also 2 hours of work. And I put that on my YouTube as well. I've got it on my YouTube, and it gives me some ideas for for Instagram too. So I think it's really valuable. It's not just 2 hours of live streaming for the sake of live streaming. It's 2 hours of productivity. That's what I think of this as. This is where I sit down and I work, and I really enjoy it. Alright, later that day, a car pulled up on the wharf. Alright. It didn't pull up on the wharf though, did it? Car climbed the hill to the seaside. Streams like this can really get you going too. Yeah, good. Are you writing right now too? Because I think I really like that idea of having like kind of a chill writing stream where people can study or just chill and just write to if they really want to. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. That's exactly what I want. I'm glad that you're writing as well. Cavanagh rides and Valiants. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my raid now. I think I've streamed. I think that's gonna conclude my stream today. I gotta get home, but I will have a look now and see if there are people online, and then we can choose one together to raid. Sound good? So everyone, stay on board. We're gonna do a raid now. I'm just gonna save my noir short story, and please come for the raid. We're all gonna go together. And oh, do you like the background? Yeah, this is a hotel I used to stay at quite a lot. It's in the city, and it's a really nice hotel. But I took this background because it reminded me of my novel. That was the reason I took this photo, and I thought this background suited it. And if you come along tomorrow, you'll see my novel. And if not, I wish you all the best for your softball game, mate. Now let's see who's online. Here's where the fun begins. So I'm going to go into the writing category. The writing category, which is just I think the one is called the Let's Get the Writing Done, isn't it? Let's do the writing. This is where I mostly stream. I kind of hang around in this category. Let's do the writing. And who is live today? So it's me, of course. There's also a woman called the Masashi Show. Is she live? No, she's not even live. No one in here is live. It's just me. Too bad. No one in here is live. Just me. She's doing a rerun. Is there a different writer's stream we can raid? You hang out in writing too? Nice. Okay, there's a person called Choco Vixie. She's writing something, and it appears to be she's writing something, and there's drawings in here, I think. So maybe we can raid her, or him, her, them. We can raid them. Okay, I think we're gonna raid this channel. Are you guys ready? So for the first time, we're gonna do a raid. So I don't know the command. I think it's explanation mark. Yeah, this person does art. So when we raid Choco VC, we're gonna go and we're all gonna say, the tag. Yeah, how do you add a tag? I'm a complete amateur to this. How to add a raid tag for Twitch. Okay. Alright, I got this. I'm a complete amateur. Please bear with me as I do this. It's just something you say. Alright guys, the tag that we're going to use for this raid will be cup of coffee in the cafe. Cup of coffee in the cafe. Something just random. Cup of coffee in the cafe. That is the raid tag. So when as soon as we get into Choco VC's stream, we're all gonna say that together. You ready? Say it's page 1 Noir. No, I think it's not necessary. I think please don't tell her. Don't tell her that we're raiding. And I don't think it's necessary. I think it's okay. We don't need to. I think. But how do I do a raid? Because I think when I raid, it will come up and say who's raiding. How to. But thanks for the suggestion, eh? How to raid Twitch. I need to figure out. To start a raid, type /raid. Alright. But you guys have been fantastic. I really appreciated you all coming onto my stream today. I've had a lot of fun, and this is why I do it. If you want, you can come check me out on my YouTube. I always post on there. I'm posting on there whenever I can. I really just post these streams, so if you miss one, you can come check them out. You can also catch me on Instagram. I think this is how you do it. Yes, okay. So, thanks so much for watching. You guys have been awesome. And let's go raid check, obviously. Thank you all. Bye. Wait, oh wait, I know, it had a timer. I thought I had to count down. Alright, guys. You guys have been superb. Thank you for everyone for following me. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time. I will see you. Bye, guys.
Oh wow, page one noir. Thank you for the raid. Oh wow, speaking of which, that reminds me, I couldn't raid anybody. Who's on? Who's online right now? Okay, okay, okay. A few people online right now. I'm probably gonna jump on one of them. Oh wow,